The vehicle, full of young men, went off Highway 91, rolled numerous times before coming to an end hundreds of feet away. School officials tell us the bullet from the accidental discharge went through the wall right here
and came out the other side
before exiting through this window. The fire started just before 5 o'clock this evening, taking 50 firefighters from multiple agencies, more than 3 hours to put it out. The monsters are out tonight, so are the superheroes and the princesses and a lot of trolls. As you can see behind me, there's still an active scene here working to help these people out and move these vehicles off of the roadway. I'm here on the access road on the east side of 82. I'm told right before the Texoma Parkway exit there was some kind of collision. Troopers removed a bagged green leafy substance and beer cans from the scene. We spoke with witnesses who saw the young men just moments before the accident happened. One suspect was taken into custody here on Indian Road early Monday morning, but authorities have not confirmed that a second suspect has been caught. Firefighters working hard to put this fire out here at Post Oak Crossing Apartments in Sherman. As you can see behind me, it looks like there's 3 cars involved. When I arrived, the whole place was in smoke.
Brittany Harlow is live on the scene. Brittany, what do you know so far?
That's right, Dan. Information is limited at this time. I just got here. I believe we're on South River Road, just north of the Red River in Colbert. I'm going to step out of the way so that you can kind of see what's going on. There's firefighters on scene from Colbert and Cartwright. As soon as I got here, a man came up to me and said that he was the homeowner, that he didn't know how this fire started, but he told me that the house was undergoing renovations and that nobody was living there. If you're taking the highway, you're going to see a lot of smoke coming across the highway even at times. I know that they had 75 south down to 1 lane, I believe, due to that smoke, but this fire, they're just pretty much letting it burn at this point and making sure that it doesn't spread anywhere else in the area, but under control at this time. And this house is completely a loss, as you can see behind me, but we'll stay on the scene to find out if we can find any more information out. Live in Colbert, Brittany Harlow, News 12. We're here at the Red Lotus Spa on East Platte Road in Calera, where police tell us 2 of the 3 women were arrested on Monday night. Police tell us Zhao Hongzi and Zhuing Wang were arrested here. Li Pan was arrested at the Red Lotus Spa on Washington in Durant. All 3 women were arraigned this afternoon at the Bryan County Courthouse for offering to engage in prostitution. We'll have more on this story coming up for you at 6. The fire started in this garage on West Oak Hill Drive just before 9 Saturday night, with a family asleep only a few feet away. 13-year-old Cameron Hunter says she was staying at her grandmother's house on West Side Drive just down the street when she saw the flames.
I was almost started crying because I was like, they can't die, so I had to hurry.
The family is okay, the home is livable, and the dog, the space heater, was keeping warm, also managed to escape unscathed. Live in Sherman, Brittany Harlow, News 12. Take a look at this pursuit. Authorities say lasted more than an hour, with several cars being run off the road. It all started at a Durant laundromat where police found a severely beaten woman inside a truck. When they started asking questions, they say the driver took off.
I tried to hit you head on. It just, how fast was I?
Deputies say Donald Snow weaved in and out of heavy traffic in Durant at up to 100 miles an hour, then lost them on dirt roads driving more than 100. The Bryan County Sheriff's Office and Oklahoma Highway Patrol joined in with the pursuit along with other local law enforcement.
Slammed on the brakes and tried to hit me. Durant, he's trying to hit me.
OHP Lieutenant Scott Hampton says several vehicles, including law enforcement, were forced off the road that night. One driver was taken to a local hospital with neck injuries.
Durant, he hit me. I spun him around. He's headed back westbound now.
The pursuit ended after Bennington police laid out a spike strip.
Under your seatbelt.
Yes, sir. Please take mine. Don't hurt me.
Under your seatbelt. Under your seatbelt.
But the truck was never put in park. You could see it driving off as troopers pull the 43-year-old out the window. Snow apologized to law enforcement after he was arrested.
Can you tell me if anybody was hurt? Man, I'm sorry. Can you tell me what I did? I don't know what I did, sir.
Troopers say Snow admitted to being on drugs and that his female passenger told them he assaulted her for days, including trying to strangle her with telephone cords. Police say her ear was also completely bitten through. Snow will most likely celebrate his birthday tomorrow in the county jail, where he's being held on a $250,000 bond for 6 charges of assault.
Tell me, Father, tell me truly, ere they bear my corpse away, have I been a faithful daughter until my dying day?
It's a song that was written following the deaths of 2 children killed in a cotton gin explosion more than 100 years ago.
This boy and his sister and came up to the cotton gin to get a drink of water, and it exploded.
Grayson County historian Natalie Bauman says she first heard an urban legend about the 1899 explosion several years ago.
And as I was standing here, I just got this strange feeling that it was true and that his story needed to come out, and I was going to look for it.
Bauman tells us through countless hours of research, she discovered the 2 children buried in this Paradise Cove cemetery are 2 of 2,500 bodies relocated from their original graves further north, near what is now Lake Texoma, back when the lake was being built. Matt Minna manages the camp and has lived right next door to the cemetery for the last few months.
I'm kind of morbid, and I like living next to a cemetery. I think it's peaceful. I like the tombstones, and it's relaxing out here.
But Minna admits sometimes it does feel like he's not alone, like just last night.
I just heard rumblings through the woods.
Bauman says her friends have even seen a little boy in the area.
Running out of this cemetery, coming towards her, beckoning to her as if he had something to say. Perhaps he was trying to get someone's attention, and finally he has.
Will you be keeping your eyes open now that you know that there could be some ghosts walking
Oh,
around?
I'm calling Ghostbusters.
In Pottsboro, Brittany Harlow, News 12.
Hey everybody, it's Brittany Harlow with News 12 KXII. I'm here at the scene of an ongoing manhunt. It started about 2:30. As you can see, there is a Bryan County Sheriff's Office. There's Durant PD here along with their K-9 unit. They haven't found the suspect now. What we know so far is the Bryan County Sheriff's Office tried pulling over a person on a motorcycle, and they pulled off the road, hopped off that motorcycle, and then hopped this fence. Emergency management says that it's all good to drive over, but I'm still personally not going to. Kind of flipping back around here, you can see they are building a new bridge to go over the Washita River here. You decide to not wait for the bridge, that's what you're going to be going over. We ready? All right, fire it up. I sure don't know how to do it. Attention Walmart shoppers, this is Brittany Harlow with News 12. We're out front collecting toys for tots.
This is News 12 at 10 p.m.
Right now on News 12 Weekend, a house fire leaves 1 person dead. We'll tell you where it happened. Plus, a shooting in Choctaw County leaves 3 people injured. What deputies say led up to it. And residents in Sherman turn on their faucets to find this. Why the city says it's nothing to worry about. Welcome to News 12 Weekend. I'm Brittany Harlow. A person is dead following a house fire in Hugo tonight. Firefighters were called to this single-story home in the 1600 block of East Kirk Street just after 5:30. Firefighters contained the fire to the front room of the home and had it out quickly, but Hugo Fire Chief Ron Cloud tells us 1 body was found inside. Their identity has not been released. Hugo police and a state fire marshal are assisting with the investigation. No other details are being released at this time. We begin tonight with our severe weather threat. Severe warnings across Texoma counties. Meteorologist Tom Hale is here with the latest. Tom?
Well, Brittany, to begin with, we've been talking all night, folks, and here's what we've got going on. Take a look at the radar. We'll go straight to it.
A house fire in Love County last night leaves a ranch home destroyed along with 5 cars. News 12's Andrew Freeman is live at the home. Andrew, what's left?
Brittany, this was the garage of the Loomis Ranch, and this was one of 2 Corvettes that was housed there.
And Harvey is expected to affect more than just the weather here in Texoma. AAA says on average the price of gas in Texas has gone up by about 4 cents since Tuesday. Our viewers in Sherman reached out to us with complaints about smelly brown water in their faucets, so we sent News 12's Kristen Weaver out to get to the bottom of it.
There's something in the water in Sherman.
I'm not drinking that.
Turning to weather, a pretty start to the weekend. Steve Lenore is here with your overnight forecast. Steve?
Tough not to smile on a beautiful day like this. Now, we had a batch of thunderstorms come by. We talked about that last night.
This year, it's so much better.
Still ahead on News 12, a once popular Lake Texoma beach is brought back to life. Who's behind the renovations and what locals have to say. Plus, a former Sherman Bearcats head coach back on the sidelines, taking over another Texoma team.